Oh, that's not the right orientation. That's not it either. Okay, this is a gigantic supercomputer built by some of the ancient folks, and I need to turn it on. So we're going to go ahead and do that. One side is currently on. And do the same thing on the other side. Thankfully, this is not that hard to do. And the reason we're doing this right now is that I need the 4 sub-bosses in this area to be active. When the sub-bosses are active, then I can actually start moving around this area. I want to get the axe. The axe is an overhead swinging weapon. It does more damage than the shit that I have now. So it might work better at dealing with Baylor. Okay. Let's go deal with the first boss. This jerk, Glazia Labolis. Need him to spawn enemies. Like that. And he's just kind of keeping up his dashing attack, which is irritating. Might be just because I'm in his face. I might have to wait until I'm not in his face. So these guys are little bombs. Might have been obvious. Yeah, I'm in his face. He's gonna do his thing. Blow up, please. Ow. Do the thing, please. Yep, he's gonna kill me. So, I just need to kill Glazia Labolis because he's blocking my way to the right side. Annoying. Now I'm stuck behind him. I need her to not be awake. There we go. Come on. I don't have to deal with the bombs if they're nowhere near me. Just gonna let him do his thing. Stand here in the middle. Do not beat to the either side. Cool. Glazia Labolis is dead. I get to keep working. The katana continues to do good work. Okay. So I'm just going to wait for a second for these obnoxious chickens to die. So there was a trap in La Mulana 1 that looked very similar to the one that I just did, and that trap fell right on top of your head. So it fell straight down. So this trap was made for the folks who knew La Mulana 1, and the idea is that you would you'd go to either side to avoid the trap, and the trap would swing down and just kill you. Luckily, I know about this trap. Oh, god damn it. I'm having trouble with my jumps. Just pop in here and grab that real quick. This time, a healing fairy is what I want. Yep, trolling people for playing the game. They actually did a couple times. They released an alpha of the game, and there was shit different in the actual game than it was in the alpha. Specifically trolling the people who had already played the alpha. Okay, it's the second to last Sacred Orb in the game. Okay, this is the last main weapon. Ow. Oh, I did it wrong. Thankfully, leaving come back resets it. Just want this like this. Okay. And we're going to be able to deal with blue skeletons really soon. Okay, I now have the axe. So the axe is the last main weapon. It has an overhand arc. Only problem is it's really slow, even with the gauntlet. But for times when you can only get, like, one attack in, like we're seeing against Baylor, it's a good weapon. Nope, this is not the right orientation. Yep, very similar. I mean, we're actually going to end up using the axe. It's probably what I'm going to use against Baylor, just because he does attack. Or he does give me, like, slow movement. Now we got to deal with the Griffin. Just want to grab this before we do. Okay, so in order to deal with the Griffin, I need a orientation of the room. That gives me a ladder going up from this room. Or is it from the room on the right? Okay, this is how I solve this. Yeah, my sword's better than yours, buddy. And that moves that ladder. This allows me to come in here. So this this griffin statue over here is gonna make the entire room shift. And there's no way to move faster than the room shifts. But if this ladder's in a different place... Stop that. Okay, so we want to have out Mjolnir. Because this guy decides to attack with lightning all the time. Okay, that's fine. He actually hits a lot harder than I remember him hitting. Gotta go check to see if... I don't think I did anything after I solved this. Yeah. You need to die. You need to die. There we go. I'll just bring a fairy up with me. I don't recall him hitting so hard, but I also was not on hard mode last time I did this. So, killing all 4 of these enemies, all 4 of these bosses, the reason we're doing it is that it unlocks the zone and unlocks some other stuff, so we need to get it done. This one in particular gives me the big reason I'm killing this one is he gives me an item that allows me to permanently kill blue skeletons. Oh, pull that out and pull this out. You're annoying me. Stop it. Okay. Griffin is now dead. And there's the perfume, which allows me to permanently kill blue skeletons. Like so. Okay, since I killed him, I might as well go kill the other 2. Hi, Hermes. And here's Scylla. There goes Scylla. And Scylla gives me access to this room. And this room is really important. Because this room has the cog. Which is in that chest right there. Which I will need it very soon. Yeah, Scylla was very easy. These are meant to be... These are not main bosses. These are sub-bosses. And Scylla has a very kind of easy-to-abuse attack pattern. And here's Arachne. And Arachne is also dead. Okay, those are the 4 bosses. Okay. Yeah, Arachne is, not the hardest boss. You know, you gotta understand is that I am stupidly powerful because of the items I have. So there's a reason that some of these bosses are going down as they are. That is how I routed it, was to make sure I had, like, superpowers before we went into some of this stuff. Okay. Gonna pop up here real quick. So that just gave me the Mobile Super X Plus 3, which is an upgraded version of my tablet. The big reason that matters is that your tablet actually has a limited amount of memory that you can use to use the programs that we use. Problem is, that limit is kind of an annoyingly low limit. I haven't been back here in a while. Oop, that's not what I want. And we're not going to stay here for very long. I don't actually want to be here. The only reason we're here is to do this, which opens up this ladder. And then now I can drop down here, and I've had this seal for a while. I just kind of never got around to using it. So doing that gives me teleport access to the Hall of Malice. Let's see, how am I doing on the glossary in here? I think I'm mostly done. These creatures that I'm getting the glossary entry for right here, you can't get their glossary entry later on, if I remember correctly. So I'm just grabbing them now. All right. Okay. What's next? Grab some things. Okay, next I think we're going to go do another boss fight. Which, if all goes well, this next boss fight will also be a joke. And it's going to be in an area that we actually haven't been in yet. The main part of Takamagahara Shrine. So I need to land on top of that blue skeleton down there. And this jump is annoying at the best of times. Maybe this will work. Okay, cool. And he knocks me in here before I get my freaking fairy. I did not want this fairy, but I guess I am using this fairy. Now we got Raijin and Fujin. So this fight would be a lot harder if it wasn't for the fact that, number one, I have Mjolnir, so this guy doesn't do anything. And again, I am super duper powerful. Okay. Do I not grab the app from the shop? I can. So the app from the shop that you're seeing is Text Tracks. All Text Tracks is for is taking notes in the ruins. It doesn't have any further use. It doesn't do anything else. It's just for taking notes. It just records things off of these tablets and things like that. So I can do it for the sake of completion, but it's not worth 50 gold to me right now. Which is how much it would cost to buy it. I have other uses of that gold. Okay. I don't actually need to be here yet. I already have the achievement for all apps. I can buy it just for the sake of buying it later on. When I have bought all the other stuff I have to buy. So we're opening up a lot of seals in the ruins, and so a lot of enemies from other areas are starting to infiltrate some of these places where they don't really need to be. Okay, another boss time. I should have killed this boss a long time ago. And that's how much of a joke he is. Oh, I forgot that that continues to stamp down. Yeah, he does hit very hard, to be 100% fair to him. But yeah, he's a bit of a joke. He's a boss that you're supposed to fight like a long time before I'm actually fighting him. Because there's a sub weapon that you get out of here, which is honestly fairly powerful. Need to kill this chicken, because this chicken right here is actually the most threatening thing in the room. Believe it or not. Ow. Whoops. Yeah, usually you'd fight him, like, before Kujata or anything like that. Like, you're meant to to explore in that area and find him a lot earlier. You definitely have the ability to kill him before Kujata. I don't know if you actually are going to kill him before Kujata. Actually, the reason I'm down here has nothing to do with him either. We're down here for a completely different reason. So he just blocks access to the chakrams, which, you know, bully for him. I don't really care. But the room he's in also happens to have one other major piece of treasure associated with it. Well, I ended with 19 HP because I was brute forcing it. Like, I was not actually trying on that fight at all. Okay. I'm only grabbing this for completion. Throw a rolling shuriken, hit the button. You gotta hit him at about the same time. Excuse me. Excuse me. Like, really? I'm doing the thing, game. Like, give me the item. Step together. Yes, I understand. Like, press that down at the same time as I press this down. I'm doing it. Do I need to unequip the ring? Because it's going too fast? Yeah, that's what it wants me to do. Okay. My ring is making the rolling shuriken move too fast. There we go. Okay. That gives me access to the chakram. Like I said, we don't really care about the chakram. Chakram's an amazing item, and the problem is, because we're doing this challenge, I can't really use the chakram. Ow. Like, this is a fantastic weapon. It's a lot of fun. It does a fair amount of damage, especially when you have the ring. Excuse me, you. Get out of here. Let's see. I need Yoro, Ser, Elder, Vinder. I mean, crap. I didn't jump right because there's an enemy up there that was hitting me. I mean, we can use the chakram. There's no downside to using them with enemies. There's not a tremendous need for them. They do a absolute ton of damage. That's the main reason you use them, is they do gigantic piles of damage. And also, ammo is effectively unlimited. Because they come back.